Lush Radio Online.
Lush live in the building, man, and you know we all the way live. It's your girl Lush live in the building, and you know it's Friday, and we live in the building, in the building. Creative, collective people coming together to make dreams happen in the building, man. And we're live at Deja Vu Records Entertainment, and we doing it 347-826-7722.
I got a little dance for y'all. It's called the D-Lo Shuffle. Shout out to Chemo. Hey, we got this bottle shit going crazy right now. I need everybody to turn up. Turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up. Let's get it. Bop to the left, bop to the right, bop to the left 2 times. Bop to the right, do the Tolly Brown dance, make your legs flop. I say do the Tolly Brown dance, make your legs flop. Honey hop, honey hop, honey hop, honey hop.
Yo, that was the D-Lo Shuffle right there. You already know what it is. It got too many steps for me. I don't know about that one right now. You already know what it is, man. It's your girl, Lush, and we live in the building with Nerd Nation. You see that echo right there? Nerd Nation. They in the building with your girl, Lush, man, and we turned up, man. Yo, right now, I got my girl Lucy right here doing her thing in the building.
Yeah.
I got my girl Jay live in the building.
Yes, sir.
I got my man Ant in the building.
What's gravy?
AKA Mr. Pins, man. He always got the pins on deck, man. Big shout out to him, man. They live in the building. These are collective souls doing their thing. Also doing positive things for the industry and stuff like that. So big shout out to them. They definitely doing some great things. So, Nerd Nation. First off, you know I love nerds, first off the break, right?
Who don't love nerds?
I love nerds, man. I'm slightly a nerd, too. I watch anime and all that. You know what I mean?
You a full-blown nerd.
Yo, I'm straight up anime. And shout out to Naruto Shippuden series.
Oh, yes.
You already know what it is, man.
Yes.
You
And
seen
One
this
Piece.
week?
Uh-huh.
What? Yeah, One Piece.
Yes.
I like that joint.
Oh, it's going
Full
down.
Metal Alchemist. What? You can't see me.
What?
I don't know about that.
Yo,
Yeah, I'm a Lucy right there.
Yeah, they clueless. They in the dark
Tom and
right
Jerry.
here. They talking all day.
You know, Looney Tunes.
But that's cool too.
I'm a little bit older than them, so you know.
Definitely.
I'm way back before anime even started.
Definitely.
So, yeah.
I like Looney Tunes too. And stuff. I'm over here, you know what I'm saying, my old geezer. I ain't even gonna tell my age right now. I ain't even gonna tell, because the bones cracking and stuff. That's why I can't do the D-Lo shit.
That's what you can't do.
You know what I'm saying?
I can't do it.
So talk to us right now. Tell me exactly, like, where did the whole Nerd Nation, how did you guys meet? How did this whole situation start?
Well, we all went to the same school, which was Art Institute of Washington. So that's kind of how it really started. And then we all had the same dreams and was like, let's go ahead and do some graphics and get this money together instead of worrying, you know, we could have did separate things, but we wanted to do it as a group thing, you know what I'm saying? So we're not about to be selfish about nothing. And that's just kind of how it started. Jay probably can break it down a little bit more.
Go ahead, Jake. Jake.
It's a lot though, but just to sum it up though, the branch off what Lucy was speaking about. Lucy gave me a phone call one night before me and Anthony graduated in 2011. It was like sometime in December. She called me up and said, "Hey Jay, man, I got this good idea, man. I think we should push this nerd thing more." And I said, "Oh, okay, sir." I said, "Let's go do it." I said, "Wait, before we go any further, I know somebody that's been dedicated, that's been truthful and honest, and he got a lot of loyalty." And I said, "That's called Ant." So we called Anthony on the three-way, and that was it. We just did some research, came up with, tried to figure out our names first. I think that was the hardest part of starting a business, starting your group, collective movement, your name. To make sure that you do your research, make sure nobody else don't have it, make sure it's not out there, so it won't flash back on you at the end. So we decided to come up with Nerd Nation. You know, what everybody probably don't know, but it stands for a notion to embrace the range of designers.
Wow. Say that again, girl.
A notion to embrace the range of designers.
Did you see that in unison? For real, man. I love that right there. That's just wonderful because, you know, a lot of young people, especially African Americans, you know, they don't go and try to research the business aspect when they jump into the industry. They think they can just jump into the industry and that's it, and everything's handed to them.
Yeah.
But you have to do the research, you have to do the footwork,
Of course.
and you have to understand how business works from beginning to end, and taking the idea and executing it in order for you to have something successful. And the fact that you guys have different characteristics that you bring to the table in unison in order for you to make this a great company, which is outstanding, because besides you guys doing graphics, having your own clothing line, just promoting branding in general for any aspect of business, you also do an anti-bullying situation also for kids.
We'll touch on that a little bit later.
And stuff. But so we're gonna also talk about that. But tell me all the things that Nerd Nation provides for companies.
Well, let's switch it over to Anthony, since me and Lucy got our little time. Our little share.
Well, first things out, like we do branding since we're graphic designers. We do everything specializing in graphics, flyers, posters, logos, branding, package design, websites, like anything in that range. And then when we grow when we grow bigger and network with other artists, since we're a collective group, that's what makes us different. Is we want to bring on other artists who have other skills like fashion, photography, film, audio. It's not just graphic design. We want to be bigger than that. So if you want anything done,
one-stop shop.
One-stop shop.
Yeah,
you don't
a
have to
big
go to
conglomerate of
nobody.
people. Okay.
That's the really big picture, and people don't realize that. It's going to be bigger than this. You know what I'm saying? When we get photographers, I just imagine having one big building and having a lot of studios in it. One floor you got all the photographers. Next floor you got animations. Next floor you got some fashion going on. And say if you come to us and you're an upcoming business, so that's how you got to find out who your target audience is, and that's people coming up. So you need your logo. We're gonna do your logo. We're gonna do your photography. We're gonna do your website. We're gonna do your commercials.
Or your advertising.
All aspects of
all
branding.
aspects.
Yeah.
Yes.
So basically, as you guys come as a conglomerate, you guys are also serving as a consulting firm also.
Yes.
Because you're consulting a small business in order for them to take their business to the next level.
Yes.
Right. Yeah.
We want them to come to us.
Yes.
Not trying to sound selfish or nothing, but we are.
Yes. I like that. You see that aggressive? I want it all.
They want it all.
Take it with the
Definitely,
word.
definitely.
And that's really our service part. And then, like you were saying, we do have a movement part where we do want to, give back to the community, go into schools, teach them, it's okay to be a nerd.
Yeah, it's okay.
Everybody's a nerd.
Yes.
Nerd don't mean that you're geeky. Nerd means that you have an interest in something that you like to do all the time. That's just all that is.
Like how me and you can relate. We both like anime, so And then I also seen something on your Facebook page that said a lot of people are not, they're being followers, and we want to teach people this to be leaders and follow your own path and don't
Never stop dreaming.
Yeah, never stop dreaming. Just keep going.
That's what that test say.
Definitely.
But so the movement part is something that I'm not saying that I'm not passionate about the service part too.
Okay.
But the movement part, I'm really passionate about it because I grew up in DC and in the rough area, and I made it out. Not saying that I'm different from everybody else, but I know how it feels to be bullied. I know how it feels to stand to be by yourself and everybody teasing you based off XYZ. And I want the kids to know that you don't have to. You can be different. It's okay to be different. It's okay. Be original. Embrace your creativity. It's okay to wear what you want to wear. You don't have to mimic off what the next person do, or you don't have to mimic off what this media is portraying. You don't have to be like them. you don't have to grow up to try to be like, you know, I ain't gonna call no names, but the highest of highest. You know, you don't have to grow up to be like that.
You don't gotta be Beyonce and
Yeah, I ain't want to say her name, 'cause, you know, but you
don't have to be drunk in love and screaming like a
You don't though. You really don't though. You can just be yourself, and based off you being yourself when you stand alone, like you be a leader, people will see that.
Yeah.
And another thing is, I got nieces and nephews that look up to me, so I do this for them. Like they're a reflection of me, and I'm a reflection of them. So I try to do as best as I can, and to be a positive asset to them.
Definitely.
So yeah. You never know who's watching. You never know.
Definitely.
Like right now, somebody could be watching us.
Definitely. And we got some callers live on the line. We're going to bring them in because they've been holding on patiently. So we're going to bring them live on the line so you can talk to Nerd Nation.
Oh, yeah.
Caller from the 301-273. You're live in the building with Nerd Nation. What it do, baby? Tell us your name and where you calling from.
What's up? This is Steph calling from District Heights. Shout out to my nerds.
What?
Jay,
Steph.
Lucy,
Steph, what's up, Steph?
She part of the team. We ain't even.
I'm just calling to show y'all some love, baby.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
That's what's up. That's what's
I
up.
mean, since she called on, you know, Stephanie a part of the team. She kind of like an intern, you know what I'm saying? Like, she try and grow in her graphics design, so we try and help her do that. And she made this amazing logo for Pinky. So I can't wait to show her Killer Corn.
Yeah.
Hold up.
Can't wait to show her some things.
So,
Well, y'all go ahead and do y'all thing. I ain't gonna waste y'all time.
Now you ain't wasting our time, man. One love, peace, fam.
One nation.
Another caller live in the building. Caller from the 202-460. What it do, baby? Tell us your name and where you calling from.
I think that's me, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I
you.
believe.
Hey.
I'm trying to figure out who else would it be, though.
I know. It's Liz Mattori, actually, and I'm calling to support Ant
Oh, good looking.
and all what he's doing. He actually made my, or their nation made my logo for my campaign, my political campaign. So we're trying to do a lot, you know, with that. And I know that y'all are doing such amazing things, and you know, I'm so proud of Ant and all of his friends, and I appreciate what you're doing. So I just wanted to show some love.
Thank you.
Outstanding.
Thank you.
And let her know y'all got to vote for her, right?
Yeah, vote for Liz Mattori running for state running state delegate.
Yeah, we had to put that out there,
Put
Liz.
the information out there so they can go out and vote.
If you live in Wheaton or Chevy Chase or Kensington and Maryland and Montgomery County, you can vote, and you know, you see our logo. Everybody loves the logo. That's like, you know, new, clean, and fresh, and it kind of represents. It actually does represent our campaign. So I really much I'm proud of it, and I tell everybody.
These buttons for Lush Radio.
Thank
Welcome.
you.
So we have we make our buttons. So that's something else we do, and it's custom buttons.
And we do everything.
So
You name it, we got
you
it.
want some buttons? We got you.
You name
I don't
it, we can do
know.
it.
I don't know if you guys can see this over here. The cams that's up there or whatever, and you're viewing live. They gave me all kinds of different variations of buttons. I got the headphone jump offs right here, and my favorite color is blue. Look at that, man, with the headphones. Got the lips like mine, all that big out. Yo, got the Lush Radio logo right here. Then we got the other variation. I didn't even know they had this one.
Oh yeah, we find stuff. We
They got
make it happen.
Come on, man. Yo, I'ma tear up, yo. I wasn't ready.
She wasn't
For real, but yo, they are definitely hot, yo. First off to Heather. Only Heather with the 5 R's, who they all were on, what was the national?
National Pants.
No Pants Day,
train
right?
Ride.
Train Ride, and that was off the hook.
Yeah,
and they were featured on Fox 5 and all that.
Yeah.
And they met each other, and she told me, she said, like, they have a dope movement. I need you to call them. And she was like, yo, you need to call them. And I was like, all right. So I said, okay. So I talked to, actually, I was on the phone with Lucy, and I talked to her, and she seemed dope, and I seen Ant, and then I seen Jay, and everybody was just dope. So I was like, cool, I definitely need to get them on the show, because regardless, you know, the chemistry that is here, I think you guys can touch a lot of people, especially like because I work in the schools, and we also deal with the whole bullying situation. And I also was bullied too, because I was always a loner. I never clicked up. I was a class clown, but I never clicked up with nobody. You know what I mean? Like, I was that neutral person that everybody knew, but I never had the flyest clothes and this, that, and the third or whatever. But I'd be like, whatever. But now it's like, you know, when you get to a whole nother level, now everybody want to be around you.
Of course.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
You know, a lot. They say, "Hey, that's that nerd they call Jay." Yeah, that is. That's that nerd they call Jay. Remember me?
Word.
I'm just kidding, but
you know, and it's real talk. And I mean, you guys are definitely. I mean, it's a movement because with the whole like the clothing line, and I see all the support that everybody is giving you guys.
Yeah, mass support.
And I see it bigger than just what it is right now.
Appreciate that.
You know, because you guys all got good hearts. You guys are reaching out to people. And at the same time, it makes sense to everybody. It can touch every aspect of every industry and every situation. It makes sense. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why I say that you guys are going to win in whatever you guys do. You know what I mean?
Appreciate that.
That's what's up.
And also, y'all guys put out the social media for these guys so they can follow you and everything like that.
Oh yeah, One Nerd Nation on everything.
The number one.
The number one.
The number one.
Yep.
One Nerd Nation. Somebody, if you can spell it, I'm sure.
.com,
Definitely.
Facebook,
Instagram.
Twitter, Instagram.
Everything Nerd Nation.
Everything One Nerd Nation. Yep.
Definitely. Make sure you follow
Definitely
them.
gotta check out the website though.
Yeah.
Now, the other question I have for you, you guys being African Americans and entrepreneurs in this industry, what do you feel is the hardest adversity that you guys face?
Stereotype.
Stereotype.
It's hard to ask me that. I don't really like pay attention to that. Like, I don't. It's kind of weird. I just keep going.
Yeah.
I mean,
just
I
how
do
it
too, but the reality of it is, you know what I'm saying, a lot of things just started being accepted now in the community and the city alone. You know, you got the gay marriages, you got our president is black, you got a lot of things that always putting us as a community out there. You know what I'm saying? And we always been stereotyped. See me, I got locks. So with me and Lucy having locks, that could place us in another stereotype too. But I mean, like she said, we brush it off, we do our thing, because people gonna get to know us for us and not what they see. You know what I'm saying? And we more to just what they see. People might say, you know, Anthony, well, it's wintertime now, but he walk around with a straw hat on 24/7. That's what he do, but that's his style, that's what he do, that's his...
He got that one piece going.
Yeah.
That's what he do, so...
I mean, as nerds, you really don't pay attention to the outside world.
That's a part about being original. You see that right there? Nerd Nation.
Zoom into that. Make sure you get that.
Right here.
Be original. Be yourself. Stop being a follower. Be a leader. You know, it's crazy enough that the government itself teaches us to be the employee instead of being the employer. You know, so and that's the issues that we deal with, especially dealing with our minority children, and as we grow, because you're throwing these children into like a wolf's den. And you're asking them to survive out of here without giving them enough guidance. You're stripping them away and you're dumbing them down. And it's just a breath of fresh air to see young entrepreneurs doing their thing and coming together. Because there's so many crabs in the barrel.
It's no guidance in the streets. Everybody want to be a follower. Now you tell me, tell me how can it's follow. There's no such thing as guidance.
Definitely.
I mean, it's guidance, but it's no guidance in the streets.
Definitely.
If you think about the streets where I'm from, right, the gutter streets in the southeast, it's no guidance. How you gonna follow a follower? Leaders don't follow. Leaders lead. And our generation, man, sad to say, it needs to be a change. Something needs to happen. Something needs to change. But like I said, the media portray that, you know what I'm saying? And then you got the house, you got their homes, their mom and dad, like that's
single
not
family homes,
so well, not really, because I grew up with my mom, just my mom. My dad been in my life, but it's just me and my mom, and I can't use that as an excuse or a reason, because I'm where I'm at now. It's about somebody take the initiative to step out there, go to the rec centers, play sports. Hey, by the way, kids, stay in school.
Definitely.
Play sports, do anything that you can get into.
Like,
But see, but I want to interject on that one. When you're saying like the recreation centers, they're stripping away a lot of the recreational centers, so they don't have places to reach out to in order to do things like that. So that's the sad part about it. So it takes people like you guys and myself and other people that are taking the initiative to be the new age leaders in order to guide these children, in order for them to see that there is hope than just being in a block or being in the hood, that you can make it. I lost my father when I was 10 years old, and my mother worked her butt off in order for her to take care of me and my brother and my sister. And I grew up fast, and I had to take care of all of them while my mother worked so much. So you can't blame that. You could have been, for us, the only statistics we have is being in jail, being dead, or having freaking a disease or something.
Yeah.
We don't really have that many hopes. So when somebody makes it out there, I congratulate them, you know? So I congratulate you guys coming together for having something positive like that, because it's hard. You know, it's very hard. It's definitely crazy. But to move on to the next question, if you had any type of advice to give to the youth out there, what would it be?
Follow your dreams, man.
Yeah, follow your dreams. I would say I'm a graphic designer. That's what I am. I'm not working no other type of job. I'm not settling for less. That's what I am. So figure out who you are and go with it. Stay focused with it. That's my thing.
Don't stop believing. Don't lose faith. Don't lose hope. Just keep on moving.
Definitely.
That's what I just do. Like every time, when times look like they're getting dim, I mean, it's always darkest before the light, right?
Wow.
So I mean,
go ahead.
You just gotta keep on pushing. You can't give them. I refuse like a statistic.
Definitely, and that's real talk right there. And I want to just say that I am blessed and honored to have you guys live on the show with me. You know, and it's an honor. And I want you guys to stay a little later, because you know we're gonna take some pictures and all that other stuff. You know, we're gonna talk our stuff. You know, to Cali, Quan Lee TV. You already know what it is, man.
Yeah. My nigga Larry on the beat,
That was definitely dope.
Come on.
Y'all put your names on. Slide over real quick.
Cali, Montreal, Green League, so